See, normally right now I would snap along with the music. But if you watch the pre-show... What, pre-show? What are you talking about, Bob? Well, look, if you came here natively through YouTube, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you're a Facebook person, you know that we do a pre-show over on Facebook, and that's all I was talking about. Anyway, welcome to the Bob Doyle Show. Please, by all means, subscribe, and click the bell. That's the only way. We have Sarah here, and Loretta, and Irma, and Leanne. And if you don't believe me, just look there. It's just so great when they sing that, isn't it? All right, so look, today we've got a special guest, as evidenced by this, right? Doug Vermereen will be our guest, and I will introduce him in just a few minutes. So all of you Doug Vermereen fanatics who crowded in and are sitting in some of the seats of the regulars here, kind of a breach of protocol, but okay. We're going to let it go because, you know, Doug is, well, he's a high-powered executive and he deserves that kind of respect. I'm not sure that's true either. So anyway, but we are going to bring him on, so that's what I'm saying. So here's an interesting fact. Yesterday, well, 2 days ago, for the first time, I also streamed to Periscope, right? And the whole idea was go do 5-6 minutes over there, and then stop that stream, and then come back over here to invite the Periscope viewers to come over to YouTube. Even though there's not that many Periscope viewers on my channel, because I haven't been active over there in a really long time. I haven't given them the attention they deserve, so they abandoned me, rightfully so. But maybe I can suck up to them. I don't know. But the point is, yesterday I started the preview and then totally forgot, and they got the whole show, which is what's happening right now, and I can never remember how to get to see me. Oh, wait, see, it just popped up a second. There it is, Bob Doyle Show pre-show. All right. Now, there's no viewers, which that's to be expected, but now I can remember to stop this in just a few minutes. But if you are watching on Periscope, you can join this show, and why wouldn't you, by going over to bobdoyleshow.com/live. It's happening right now, and then you click on the subscribe button, and then it's just happily ever after is what it is. So yesterday, there was something I wanted to share with you, and guess what? Pfft, I just forgot. We were having so much fun. Do you remember the fun we were having yesterday? Let's watch the show from yesterday. I'm kidding. But it would be fun to do that one day. Watch it backwards like in school. We never did that in school, but it was a common joke. We've got Marion in the room as well, and Steve. So I've got all my group coaching folks in the room with me. So let's give them a hand and show their comments on the wall. All right, everybody be seated. So yesterday, I wanted to show you this. Now, if you are a member of the fan arena, oh, Bob, you keep throwing new stuff at me all the time. I can't keep up with all the ways I can adore you. The struggle is real. But the fan arena is a Facebook group. It's private. Facebook, private-ish. All right, it's totally public, but you don't even need to request access, but I wish you would. Because when you are part of the fan arena, now as some of these people here are, probably all of them, you get access to broadcasts that I don't share anywhere else. Many of them ukulele related, sure. But there's another whole category. Johan, okay, awesome, good. Now I know you by your YouTube name. So anyway, at the end of one of these the other day, we had a moment. We had a musical moment, and I want to share it with you here. Some of you may remember this, but let's relive the magic right now, shall we? Folks, I'm sorry. It just doesn't get much better than that. I don't think. I've done research. I've Wikipedia'd it. And I've said, does it get better than this? And all I can come up with is no. I've done the Magic 8 Ball. No, no, no. What are you kidding me? Have you ever had a Magic 8 Ball say, what are you kidding me? I did when I asked them that ridiculous question. I said, what are you... And then it went on to say, are you kidding me? That was the greatest thing on the internet. And I'm having to do this the whole time to finish the sentence. It's very tedious, but it was a weird day, I can tell you. All right, who I got in the room right now? Kathy has joined the crew as well. So here we all are. Now, how many of you are sharing to Facebook right now? Right now. We have to bring in the folks, remember? And, of course, you're subscribing. Now, look, I can't just keep doing this. I've got a guest standing here. He's been waiting very, very patiently. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's just please bring on Doug Vermereen. Doug, it's really great to have you here. I can't even tell you.
Well, I had to do it to get my mug, right?
That's right. And so now you all want to subscribe. And so now, Doug, look, some of these people, for some reason, they didn't know who you were. I'm not sure what that's about. But I don't want you to tell your biography. Let's just talk about how we know each other.
Absolutely.
Because that's the only reason they care. Is like, who is this guy and why is he sitting in that chair, right?
True.
So I guess we met because of The Secret, I'm guessing, right? Did we?
Probably.
Probably. I wasn't even on your radar. I was just like...
What's The Secret?
You were
not seen
there
it.
you go.
What is it?
Oh, that's right. So those of you who have seen The Opus, which was a later film, this is the guy behind The Opus. And if you haven't seen it, well, I don't know, seek it out. Where do people find that these days?
Oh, you can find it online.
In your garage?
Yeah, in my garage. I got a box of them. No, the film came out about 10 years ago, so you can find it on my website. I know also on YouTube.
Cobb website, maybe.
The Cobb website. But you can find it on YouTube as well, so just The Opus movie, you'll find it.
Wow, it doesn't get any easier than that. So, Doug, here's the thing. I realized this morning that A, you're Canadian, and B, we're Bob and Doug.
Bob and Doug.
Coo, 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 coo.
Take off, eh?
Get out of here, you hoser. All right, I wanted to say take off, eh? So I'm really bummed that we don't have like the caps and that
The big
whole
parkas
thing.
and the beers and the back bacon.
That's right, and yeah, the whole thing.
We'll have to do that. We'll have to do that one of these times.
Next time for Scherzels. All right, so now this is kind of weird because, and I've this has been discussed, but this whole like we're having to do this.
Sure.
It's kind of a weird setup, but I thought that maybe we could make it more comfortable by like faking it like we're in two different locations. So Doug, can you hear me okay via satellite where you are?
Bob, I've got you loud and clear. This is perfect.
I can't hear him. Can we check the connection? Doug, can you hear me? It's Bob Doyle from the Bob Doyle Show. Are you there?
I've got to put the delay in. Wait, the delay. Oh, hi, Bob. Bob, I've got you loud and clear.
Okay, we're here with Doug Vermereen. Doug, how are you?
I'm doing great, Bob.
Are you hearing me okay, Doug?
I
Hello?
am. A little sketchy at times, but yeah, I'm getting you.
Doug Vermereen will be joining us shortly. We're just trying to work out an audio problem. If you have any questions for Doug, you can leave them in the comments, and I'll be sure and ask. Okay, so that's fine. Now
that was fun.
Yeah, that's all we do here.
I really felt like I was away for a while.
I did too, but now here we are back to reality. What are you going to do? Okay, so here's the protocol that we do here. Instead of me asking you...
You have rules for this show?
Protocol.
Oh, protocol. Different than rules.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So instead of me asking you questions about your business and all that stuff, what we do is we get questions from the viewers, and they submit them in our Discord group, which, by the way, bobdoyleshow.com/discord. Don't have a... Look, there's only so many buttons here, okay? I can't... like every single thing, I had to make room for this.
Oh, my gosh. Boy, that's great.
There we go.
Oh, look at me. Look at me go. This is amazing.
That's what you didn't see before. I was showing that. See, we just... Now, what app did we use to do that, ladies and gentlemen? That's right, the one we heard about yesterday. Jif Jap.
So these questions, is this kind of like truth or dare or what?
Not exactly, but they could be questions like that. But this one's not necessarily. This is the question that, and look, for those of you who have submitted these questions, I kind of broke all the rules because these weren't numbered yet. I chose this one for several reasons. So it's kind of biased and not really an example of how we do this. But here we go. This is the question for Doug. Would you, and I'm asking this because I feel like I already know. Would you wear glow-in-the-dark contact glasses or glow-in-the-dark shorts on a first evening date?
Of course. In fact, I'd probably wear both of them. And why not a glow-in-the-dark shirt, too, to go with it?
See, guys, I know this to be true. Doug would do that, and that's one of the reasons I'm so excited to have him on the show, because now we're going to ask him to. We've got wardrobe in the other room.
Let's
so
do
just
it.
go on over there and... Dadgummit, I wish I'd thought ahead.
Well, I already
That
have
would've
the contacts in. We just need to flick the lights out, right?
That's right. Well, oh, God, we can't. There's no possible way to turn out the lights. They don't...
Next
the
time.
house doesn't
we
come
got to
with
build
that.
the technology for it. Next
Well,
time. We'll
I
do an
don't know.
infrared show or whatever.
Oh, wait a
right?
second. I have to go turn off this stream at No, I'll just leave it. Who cares? No one's watching. Well, there are 2 viewers. Hi, Periscope. But, you should be watching this on YouTube. That's... Why am I looking over there? I don't know. Because I should still be looking at you here.
Look there and here.
Now this opens up the question, Doug. Because as soon as I saw that question, I said, well, I'm going to ask him that because I know the answer is he would do that. But here's the follow-up question. What's the craziest thing you ever did on a date?
The craziest thing I ever did on a date. Holy bananas.
Now, I think this is probably, pre-marriage.
Pre-marriage.
Like, what does a lunatic like you do to court the ladies, if you will, in a way that they will not forget?
Wow. It's kind of interesting.
And if you don't have an experience like that, you
make
can
one
just
up.
lie about it, right?
Make one up
Absolutely.
right here on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I do have kind of an interesting experience like that. You see, I wanted to make sure I had a lady in my life that would, love me and be around no matter what.
Correct.
So, what I did is I took Holly. You know Holly.
By the
Holly's my
way,
wife.
if you can't tell, Doug is a public speaker. Okay.
From time to time. Anyway, so I took Holly, my wife, out to go karaokeing. But karaokeing, is that actually even a word? Karaoke.
It is now. Karaoke.
Anyways, but I didn't take her to just any old karaoke place.
Of course you wouldn't.
I took her actually to kind of a slummy kind of neighborhood where all the bikers and the Hells Angels and all these kind of people
Sure, who
are.
wouldn't do that?
Because
Who
I wanted to,
wouldn't?
I just kind of wanted to see what would happen. So, rather than her
Right, let's
expecting,
just-
all this. Like I never wanted to have a gold digger in my life, so I wanted to see how she kind of would roll being put into an awkward situation. And I'm friends with everybody, so a lot of these guys at this place I was buddies with. I knew who they were. They look frightening on the outside.
Okay.
They're not frightening on the inside.
I thought you were walking into unknown territory.
But she did good. She did awesome, and it was a really fun experience.
She passed
actually.
the audition?
She passed the audition.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a diner scenario. So now here's an interesting factoid about Doug. Now he actually is a very shrewd business person. He helps speakers do things, and I don't know what you do. It's
I
just,
don't know what I
he
do.
invites
I
me
mean,
on
like-
cruises to speak, and I go and I talk, and then I go home. That's what he does. He's that guy. But he also has another interesting professional past, and I'm sure it's okay if I say. He was a...
Now I'm curious because I've done a lot of things.
I'm talking...
What did you find, Bob?
I'm talking about stuntman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Now look at this unassuming character.
Are you going to give me a punch go?
No. No.
I can take it. Go,
I'm sure
Bob.
you can, but I'm not going to do that. That would be the craziest thing ever.
Oh, somebody mentioned sea squirrels up there.
That's right.
Rock on.
That's right. Well, because we're
rock on.
experts in that area,
We are
as,
experts.
as is indicated.
Oh,
by the-
indeed. True.
Mm-hmm.
Valid point. Valid
So
point.
Steve met you in New Orleans last year when
Awesome.
we did the cruise. So,
Awesome.
all right,
Nice to see you, Steve.
he's up there.
Oh,
actually.
nice to
That's
see
you.
you.
You just pointed to you
Up,
right
down,
there. So
up,
that deserves another one of these. Doug. Alrighty.
Who's
well,
calling you?
I don't know, but they're
probably
they
the
have to
police.
Go away. Well, it could be. All right, hold on. Now there's just all kinds of trouble going on. What was the question?
wreck
All right,
the show.
so.
Oh, stuntman
now,
stuff.
So here's my follow-up stuntman question. What stunt, if you can remember, did you come the closest to just
Oh, this
smashing
is so
yourself
easy.
to?
This is so easy. I got two that was totally...
All right, well, okay,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Okay, so the first one that we did on an independent film one time, we did not have permission to do it, so we were shooting it guerrilla style. I actually did a jump off of a bridge that was, I don't know, maybe about...
Did someone dare you to do it? Did Billy Johnson jump off the bridge?
It was Billy.
And then you had to.
It was Billy. So I jumped off of this bridge, and it was probably, I don't know, about 7 or 8 stories high above this water below, and I just did not do the landing appropriately. I was wearing all kinds of like full military gear as I did it too, so it was heavy. So that one hurt, but we did it. I'm thinking of another one too, where I had to jump down this big set of kind of like a hill of dirt. and at the end, my legs got caught, and I just kept rolling. And so as I got up, I just had a face full of dirt, mouth full of dirt, in my ears, on my nose.
Wait a minute, wait. You mean you got dirty on the
dirty.
job? Oh, so obviously there was a lawsuit involved.
Well, maybe, I don't remember because I was so knocked out as I got up. In
fact, because of all that dirt.
And the guys that were filming it said when I literally got up, I kind of didn't know where I was. I was just all over
because
the
you were
place.
so dirty.
Yeah, but here's the one that well, I've got so many. The one that hurt really, really bad is
Well, that was the original question.
Oh my gosh, yeah. One of the ones that hurt really bad is I had a guy grab me and throw me into a bathtub one time, those old cast iron bathtubs, and both my elbows caught the edge of the tub as I went in. And I chipped the tips off both my elbows. That was brutal. The other thing that was crazy...
Hold on, let us just bask in that for a moment.
Yeah, smash!
We have to take it in. You just... Shut up. We got plenty of time. Hold on.
Oh, we could talk a whole time about stunts gone bad.
Drama.
Oh, and for those of you who know my cosmetic history background, this is a fake tooth. This is busted. This nose has been broken a million times.
A million?
Oh my god.
Tell me about the 812th,
a million and 13.
Time.
And I asked you to hit me again, so we're trying to do it again.
No. Right,
you robbed me of that privilege, Bob.
Why? What is with people with your brain?
I could have had a good story. I got punched out on the Bob Doyle show.
Do you not like life? It's not... Because you seem like a happy guy.
But there's kind of like a memory that would go with that. You mean to tell me if I went and told people I got punched out on the Bob Doyle show, they wouldn't line up to be guests here?
Stop with that. Now I so wish we'd had this conversation, because I at least would have had a sound effect ready and we could have rehearsed that, right?
Oh, did you see that? That was good.
Right. So just...
Play it back in slow-mo.
All right, yeah.
Next time. But anyways, the fun stunt, the one that I'm most proud of that I did that I thought was kind of neat, is I was standing on a motorcycle, and I had to jump from the motorcycle onto a Hummer at about, 60 kilometers an hour, or 60 miles an hour.
We don't,
so
kilometers, because
that's about 120 miles an hour I had to jump across. And the crazy thing is it didn't always work, and so in the end what they had to do was attach the motorcycle to a trailer, and the motorcycle's weight made the trailer do this, so half the crew had to get on the other side to balance it out. So I had to jump off this motorcycle, strapped to a trailer, onto the Hummer, and that's where I missed it a few times. So I was wearing hockey gear underneath, but it still hurt. Still hurt. Still got gravel stains. Yeah, no doubt.
Dirty again.
Again!
What is with
I'm like a Tide commercial waiting to happen.
Professor Ancient Chinese Secret.
Ancient
That's
Chinese
Calgon,
secret.
actually.
Yeah.
Hold on, Doug. We got to go to Doug Vermereen, who's in some other place. Doug,
Wait a minute.
have we established audio connection yet?
I'm not getting him.
Dadgummit. Doug Vermereen, it's Bob Doyle calling. Doyle from the Bob Doyle Show.
Is he there?
Nothing? All right. Okay, well, all right, fine. Still having technical problems with raising Doug. All right, let's check in with what the group is saying. We can't really see because your head's in the way.
Well, somebody called me the Bionic Man. That's awesome.
Do you remember, Doug? Doug, do you remember the...
That's pretty awesome. We can rebuild him. Steve Austin, astronaut, barely alive, right?
A man barely alive.
Oh, a man barely alive.
I mean,
we need a treadmill to do it right, though, right?
All right, what is happening here? I'm losing. Where were we? Oh, yes. So, Doug, tell me about your very first stunt. Do you remember?
Oh, my very first stunt. I do.
A professional stunt.
Okay, well, this was in high school, but they were still videoing it, and I rode on the top of a car around the neighborhood and all that kind of stuff. I still remember because I lost my wallet when I did it, because when we were finished, no wallet. It was in my pocket when we started, Bob, and then no wallet. So that's the one I remember. Not fun.
Did you get dirty that day?
No.
So that was that. So because all right, so you got what you signed up for.
I got what I signed up for, and they got the shot. That's
and now I'm just what happens in a kid's head that says, you know what, I want to risk my life all the time.
Goodness sakes, that's a good question. I'm pretty messed up if you think about it. Then
I didn't have to think that hard.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to me. I don't know.
No, I mean seriously. At some point, you said, I'm going to be a stunt man.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm going to get on that car, and then I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to do it again.
I must have seen like too many James Bond movies or something.
The James Bond fan?
Yeah, I am. And Indy Jones and all those guys. I'm not a fan of that newest Star Wars movie, Solo, though. I went and saw that the other day.
Yeah, well, you got it right here from Doug Vermereen. And if you can't... Now, see...
You can't trust the dancing guy.
The reason I chose this is because I think I've seen you basically do that. Like
that's the wrong direction.
It's got
to go this way.
What's that?
I'm doing it reversed. It's got to go that way to get rid of that guy.
Look, man, this is only the 21st century. Give technology some time. This isn't enough for you. The guy has to be whatever you said.
Well, yeah, he should pay attention to what he's doing.
Hold on, wait just a second. I'm just getting word. All right, so I understand we have now made connection with Doug. Doug Vermereen. It's Bob Doyle. Welcome to the show.
I'm still not getting him.
No, God.
Well, I'm still not getting him. Is he there?
All right, well, we'll have to get back to him some other time.
Cool.
All right, so, but wait a minute. The dating story. You took her to a biker bar.
Back to the dating story. I took her to a biker bar.
Right, and then she passed the test. And
she passed the test.
All right, so now...
We got married.
So now, make up a story.
Make up a story.
Yeah.
Wow.
So tell me about the one, and sure, if it needs to be Holly, fine. I get it already. We're just trying to do a harmless little scenario here, and whatever. Be politically correct. But let's hear about that date that was just like so magically... It's just like, do you know what I'm saying?
That's so romantic? Like a really romantic
one?
one?
Sure, if that was the goal. Whatever the goal, it was just fired on all cylinders.
Well, isn't that the goal of dates, is to be romantic? I think it is, right? Or at least it should be,
it's
right?
Part of it. It's definitely part of it. I think it's part of it.
It should be. Well, let me see if
Sometimes it's errands.
Errands?
Let's do a laundry date.
I think that's probably the best one. Hey, let's do a date. Come on over to my house. I need the floor mopped.
Yeah, see, the women love that. They love it. They love to watch you mop.
Yeah, I'm not sure that that's gonna fly, but something romantic. Let's see, something romantic. What would be a really good romantic thing?
Isn't it romantic? We don't have rights to that song.
Do you want it to be dramatic, or do you want it to be?
I want it to be where we're just on the edge of our freaking seats, going, "Man, that guy, what a date!" I want them to forget that you're making it up.
Forget that I'm making it up.
I want you to get so completely invested in it. Now, look, the only reason I'm asking Doug to do this, and I would not ask normal people.
You're not like taking notes to build like dates coming up for others.
Doug has done something that you will never see me do, and that is he stepped up on a stage to do a stand-up routine. Now, it doesn't matter how it went. It matters that he did it, and I wouldn't do it. So if he's up for that...
But you should do it.
If
you should do it one day.
Don't
you
shit on me. This is my show. This is the Bob Doyle. This isn't the what Doug Vermereen thinks Bob Doyle should do show.
I should do a show like that. Would you guys tune in if I did a what Bob should do? What about Bob? And then it should be all things that I think Bob should do.
Well, if I was the guest, they would.
Well, let's see if we can work that out. And then I'll give you my list of questions about romantic dates.
Well, okay, good. See, I got plenty of time to prepare. See, that you played your hand on that one. You should have just snuck up on me.
There's still time.
All right. Now come on now. You blow us away now.
Okay, well...
There was this one time.
There was this one time that what I did is I first started by sending a FedEx package to my sweetheart, Holly. She got the FedEx package. She opened it up. It said, "Give this to the Uber driver." Well, anyways, the Uber driver showed up. She gave him this thing, took her to the airport. At the end of it, he parked the car, gave her a set of airplane tickets. She got on the airplane. She didn't know where she was going yet.
Did she have any stuff packed or what?
No,
she
nothing.
Just had nothing.
Because it's romantic.
So immediately she's stressing out. Like, what are you talking about?
Put people on a long flight
with
with no clean clothes, and you get to see what they're really like, right? So anyway, she flew from Canada, where I'm from, all the way over to Paris, France. As she got there was another envelope she was supposed to pull.
Does she speak French at all?
Not yet.
So she has none of her stuff, and she's thrown into a foreign land. She
country.
has no idea. For all she knows, she's being kidnapped. She's probably freaking out.
She's by now probably 48 hours right. That's right. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now she gets another envelope that she passed to a taxi driver there, an Uber driver. He takes her to the Eiffel Tower. All of a sudden, there's another envelope she pulls out. It's got a ticket to get to the top. She gets to the top, and all of a sudden...
Don't tell me. There's the Tesla statue, and it all comes around, and it's like some sort of weird time machine to Tomorrow World. I saw that on the...
Well, you called me.
Or Tomorrowland or whatever.
Actually, what I was going to say is then when she gets to the top, the last little envelope is actually a box. And I'm there, and I tell her, open the box. She opens it up, and there's a ring. Does that sound good?
How is an envelope a box again?
Well, here's the deal. It's technology.
Where do I get those?
It's technology, right?
Get that at Staples? Or?
Well, it's technology.
Right.
Yeah. By the way, you said this was make-believe, too, right?
Yeah.
So I'm also going to make myself taller and better looking when she arrives there.
You just have to, but you get the cone of 10-degree decibel minus here. I can just see every time he talks at the red. All right. So Sarah said, hell yes, I'd be so there. And you already talked about getting dirty. Now you may be pushing. All right.
Hey, we should both hold up our cups for a sponsorship moment.
right.
Nice.
And hold on, we got.
And if you don't have your mug, oh wait a minute. I still can't hear.
Perfect.
I still can't hear.
All right. Dadgummit, man. I thought we had this worked out.
Technology.
Mm-hmm. Doug, this show lives on in infamy. You know, it's not like, I mean, sure, it's live now, but...
Somebody says I need a ukulele. I don't know how to play ukulele.
God, that's
I can
weird.
airbrand a ukulele.
I almost thought, now this, and I know that I'll get I know I will get a unanimous yes, do this on this, and I thought about this morning. He's stuck, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, get that guy out.
I thought that one of the things I could do with guests is teach them a song on the ukulele every time they come in. Just one chord. And then we just make up a song on the spot and have them do that. But none of the 9 I have here are sitting right here. But that, good call, Loretta, not bad, but he needed a ukulele. Okay, well, as established. But see, now, you know, it's not every day you get a Doug Vermereen coming in through town. But isn't this the great thing about Vegas? See, just like we talked about. People come in and out of here all the time, and it's just like guest, so much more than Marina Del Rey. Do we even address the sea squirrel?
Not yet.
We've only got 5 more minutes.
Well, we should talk about it.
I can't remember what to do about them, though. I can't remember the...
Well, there was lots of stuff about it. I think
is this part of it?
Kind of, maybe. Well, it can be.
It's something about keeping them away. This is the way to keep them away.
And this, too.
No, but you can't do this underwater, Doug.
Well, it looks like this, so they get freaked out, right?
Oh, so I see. It's not the sound. They just don't like the look of it. I see. So this one.
Well, do you like the look of it? Just a minute.
So obviously, you guys, you know.
I think that would annoy the heck out of me, actually.
Right. So when we went on the cruise last year, I don't remember which port it was, but there was a whole nest of these sea squirrels
all over. You just couldn't even walk straight.
And people are getting stung and stuff, and they don't know about this. And we're trying to tell them, and everybody thinks we're kidding. I mean, how many people?
People never listen. You know, if you warn people about stuff, just look all through our society. It happens all the time. You warn them about stuff, people do nothing.
Well, because it just sounds ludicrous. Just because they haven't heard of sea squirrels, they don't exist. Oh, okay, sure. And just because doing this doesn't make any sense, it doesn't
Try
work.
it. Next time you go on a cruise, walk up and down the coast. You'll never see a sea squirrel if you do
Let's
this.
try and remember how many times we got bitten. Zero.
I still got a scar right
well,
here.
that was okay. You weren't supposed to say about that time because that's when you didn't know they were there. I'm talking about once we saw them and we used our technique. None. Everybody else laughing at us just because we happen to be doing this. Meanwhile, I think we're singing or doing da-da-da-da-da-da, whatever. Something really offensive like that. The
crazy thing is, every time I did this, people thought I was trying to take a picture.
Right, or crush their head. That was the other one. It was like, crush your head. They're like, kids in the hall, stop already. It's not funny. And meanwhile, we're sitting there not getting bitten by sea squirrels.
That's cool.
Well, hold on, let's try it again. Let's see if you can.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah. No, did I have to start there? All right, well. And now you guys take it.
And now it begins with the viewers.
Okay.
Your turn now. Join in.
That's right. That's right. I want to see somehow that, whatever. All right, well, no, we're not quite done yet. We got like another minute. We should just check one more time. Doug, we don't have a lot of time left on the show. We're going to have to run the theme here pretty soon. Okay. It sounds like we have a connection with someone over there.
What's love got to do?
I'm hearing.
That's what I'm hearing.
I'm hearing a song.
Love but a second-hand
I'm hearing. I think it's Cats in the Cradle, Harry Chapin. That's what I'm hearing. No, it's bad. No, I can't. It's really hard. You get those two confused sometimes. Anyway, well, I don't know what's going on. We're just clearly not going to have this work. My apologies to all of you back in the studio. We'll hopefully get Doug Vermereen next time we have him. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call that a show. What do you guys call it? Oh, thank you very much.
Be kind.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank my very special guest, Doug Vermereen, coming all the way from Canada just to be on the show. It was a day trip, right? And now he's taking off from here and going right back home with his tail tucked between his legs. He can't watch the replay fast enough, I'll bet. All right, okay, you guys sit down, seriously. All right, that's great. All right, that's the end of this show. We'll see you the next time.